What's happening, beautiful gamers? Blank here and welcome back to another episode of Eiyuden Chronicles 100 Heroes. And well, we gotta make our way to that beautiful castle over there, but first I wanna show you guys my party. I did some changes. I removed Chandra. I like Chandra, but unfortunately it's just too big. The problem is the size. So by being so big, one of my biggest issues is that it just doesn't allow me to do more, to have more characters. And I honestly, I don't know, I like to have as many party members as I can. So it's just a little bit unfortunate that I couldn't equip Chandra. Now, I put Lamb back and I decided to add Garou and Juferius to the party. You guys know me, my boy Juferius, I love him. He's so good. Has a lot of defense, a lot of mana, has some couple of insane skills. He's not fast, he's really slow, but that's okay. And Garou, well, he can have a shield, so I gave him a pretty sick shield. S tier, that's fine. I'm still planning on replacing Marisa, and probably Garou is gonna have to go too, but as of right now, I think this is the best party that I could come up with. So anyways, let's go inside of the castle, and it seems that there's gonna be a war, so let's go for it. It says that, go to the castle. Let's go, baby. Let's prepare for my favorite part of the game, war time. Let's go.
So Periel and the others are here?
Don't keep him waiting.
Shut up, Douglas.
Periel, Seign, you two came to help?
Naturally.
We heard what happened at the Guardian's village. That must have been quite the ordeal.
Wait, so what would have happened if I had Seign on my party? That's interesting. Oh, this is interesting.
We're here to fight with you. And thank goodness we made it in time.
I advised His Majesty to remain in Euchris.
You and Yulin both try to dissuade me. I admit I may not be able to contribute much, but I still felt I should fight with you. Symbolically, I suppose.
My boy, the hair is with us. Nobody can stop me now. Yo, Cassius is now part of the team. Let's go.
Most gracious Majesty, your presence here will make the next step go more smoothly.
Sure.
What step is that?
We have called a summit with Norrister and Keenan. Before we face the Empire, there is another battle to win.
Here we suffer again.
Don't you mean, here we go again?
Here we go, suffer again.
Thank you, Imperial.
I believe we are all assembled.
Those Dragon King are so cool. They look so badass. Look at those red eyes. That looks so nice. And look at that armor, boy.
The last time we gathered like this was to negotiate the Norsfarian purchase with Aldrich. But the world is a very different place now.
Listen, if you're gonna attack like a lizard boy, I don't want to talk to you anymore about Marus.
And where do things stand with the Dukes?
General Electra, if you would.
Yes, Your Majesty. This information comes on behalf of intelligence supplied by Commander Nowa of the Alliance and the valiant Guardian Marissa. There is a strong possibility the Imperial Army will invade Norrister via White Crown Pass in the Eiyuden North Caps.
The Alliance, is it? So, they've given a name to the untrained rabble that pulled Euchris out of the fire.
I'm not certain that's the best way to,
Correct. It is better to say they saved us. We'd not have held the enemy at bay without their help, and neither will you. Dukes Aldrich commands tremendous power. His army is so great that even the combined might of our three nations cannot hold him back. We need the strength of every nation in the League. And Commander Nowa and the Alliance have proven themselves capable of bringing people together.
Our castle has welcomed allies from every race, from the Shiarks to the tree folk.
And here I thought it was young Countess Groom hatching all these petty plans.
Bless you, Highness.
Nowa, was it? The young lady has little skill when it comes to hiding her ambitions. But what cause have you to fight?
My cause? It's to protect as many people as I can.
Ha! That seems a rather simple-minded way to look at the world.
I've seen too many things in this war, and seen too many people dragged into it against their will. It has to stop. I believe that now more than ever.
A fine answer, spoken with the fire of youth. But the young commander would be wise to remember that passion alone cannot win a war.
Or perhaps such passions are precisely what is needed.
Humans are eager creatures, quicker to profess than they are to practice. I hope there's more to his words than wind.
Perhaps His Highness might first explain the absence of the Kinani army. Will they be arriving before or after the battle?
We had more immediate concerns.
Just before we set out, someone set fire to a number of the outposts we were using to provision our army. It forced us to transport supplies from more remote outposts, which delayed the march.
The work of the Dukes.
Most likely, confound him.
That is distressing. If the Empire reaches us before the Kinani army, any hope of victory will be dashed.
I assure you we are moving as quickly as we can.
And if that is not enough,
Then we'll just have to slow the Empire down.
bold words.
If you can provide a map of White Crown Pass, I will see it accomplished.
So, this alliance of yours can handle a mission of such consequence?
We can and will, Highness.
Then by all means, let us see what the mighty young leader can do.
I trust there are no objections, Commander Nowa.
I mean, you don't know, he's gonna jump straight into the pool, why not? I mean, even though he spoke shit about me and I would tell him to go fuck himself, no, he has to go let's do it.
I've learned never to doubt you when you're up to something. Let's do it.
I knew we would waste time fencing with one another over who is the bigger leader.
Duke Aldrich understands the League's pressure points. Who knows what else he'll try besides attacking Keenan's provisions?
I don't know squat about this Aldrich person, but he already sounds like an insufferable ass.
Oh, I think you and I are going to get along very nicely.
So what's the plan to slow him down?
I will require a little time to hammer that out. You've only just arrived and must be tired, Commander. Why don't you take your ease at the inn?
We should head to Maxim's and help get the villagers settled in.
Yes, I'm certain more will be arriving in the coming hours and days.
So, don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but are you sure you'll come up with a plan in time, mates?
It's that, or I'll have to start entertaining the idea of losing.
The Shark Boy is the best. I love the Shark Boy.
Melridge could have at least dropped a hint about how we're gonna slow the amps down.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to hear more.
Okay, so the game wants me to, of course, go to the inn, This is one of the things about the game that I feel that they're a little bit dragging. Like, this is such a big place, right? And it's so massive, and the game wants you to go to the inn. And probably what's gonna happen is that we're gonna sleep, cutscene, go back to the castle, cutscene, do a mission, cutscene, and then go back to the castle, cutscene, wartime, cutscene, we win. Hooray. Something like that is what I'm predicting is going to happen. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case, considering the way that everything has gone on this game and everything that they spoke about. But hey, it is the way that it is.
You should do as Melridge said and get some rest. Would a stamp sweeten the deal?
This is the first cutscene. And Isha gave me my stamp.
I wonder if Melridge has worked out his plan.
Now let me guess. Wait, is my party full health? But you guys saw the... Son of a... And Meldridge is not here. Okay, so I need to put somebody else on the party. I'm gonna put somebody on that party. Wait, why isn't Marisa in my party? What is wrong with you? Marisa was already there. Just leave her there. And then you never know when you're gonna have to... Oh, you cannot really... Okay. I should replace Douglas at some point. I don't know, but the problem with Douglas is that he's so strong, increasing your damage. Oh, I don't have money because I decided to upgrade everybody's weapons, so... I guess you could say that 70,000 is having a lot of cash. You guys are gonna see, now we're going to the castle, right? Cutscene. And then you guys are gonna bet, we're gonna have to go on a mission, do a mission for the dragons. Cutscene. And then after that mission, we're gonna go back to the castle. Cutscene. And then the war. Don't forget about all of that. The order is gonna be perfect. And if I miss one of them, dang it. But if I don't, you have to subscribe. I'm just saying. Wink, wink. Anyways, it's always appreciated what you guys do. So you guys are awesome. You guys are an awesome audience. Stay with me all this time. You guys are great. Castle time. Wait, why don't you just trigger a cutscene right away? What's wrong with you, game? Oh, God.
Thank you for giving me time, Commander Nowa.
Did you come up with anything?
I believe I have.
Must you all work through the night like this? You really should take better care of...
The boss can be pretty strict, but working with him is fascinating.
Well, I mean, sometimes you guys know that I don't know, does it ever happen to you guys that your hand becomes heavier and you press the button by mistake? Dang it.
Let's discuss the operation. Miss Iris, if you would.
True to its name, White Crown Pass is covered year-round in heavy weather. But in a bit of good news for us, it's also prone to avalanches.
And are we expecting one of those soon?
No. So we're going to cause one instead.
We can do that?
We've carefully pored over the maps we were provided to study the peak's shape. We have identified 3 locations where, with a sufficient explosion, we could trigger controlled avalanches and impede the Imperial Army's progress.
Do we need all 3?
Yes, that's the only way to get enough volume to bury the pass.
What kind of explosions are we talking here? Magic?
Nope, we'd need way too many people to produce that much firepower. We're gonna use imp tech called runic charges. I've seen them in action before. They pack quite a punch.
Runic charges? If such a thing exists, I'm not privy to it.
Trust me, you don't want to be near one when it goes off.
It's a bad memory for CJ.
They're a type of explosive that was in production at our research facility. Raw lens power is what creates the blast.
Who invited this little shit to this party? Who invited this little shit? You have not done shit since I... Fuck you.
I wasn't directly involved, but I heard he'd been using them on the down low.
He, as in the Dukes?
That makes sense, actually. Aldrich has been focusing his efforts on channeling the rune-lenses' power into weapons anyone can wield. Those charges must be one such product.
I understand his reasoning, As the power of a rune lens depends on individual talent, they are difficult to put to military use.
We also wouldn't have the rune tank without the Duke's funding. But nothing excuses what he's doing at the lab.
Agreed. He's crossed a line.
So that's the kind of man we're up against.
Anyway, the charges are pretty unpredictable and can only be manufactured in small quantities. From what I heard, they're only approved for use during special operations.
Long story short, me, Ivy, and Codell took a crack at making some, based on what Guru and everyone remembered.
It requires a special grade of raw lens, but we were able to make just enough, and I guarantee they pack a punch.
A shame we can't put such a powerful weapon into general use.
We'd be hard-pressed to gather enough raw lens at that grade.
Oh, another thing! We built a regule that will let us trigger a timed explosion by controlling how quickly magical energy is siphoned off the lens.
So the plan is to place those in the 3 locations you mentioned.
Yes, but we must ensure the explosions trigger simultaneously.
We should finish the job quickly, since there's no telling when the enemy will arrive.
Quite so, which is why I will be asking Commander Nowa, Lieutenant Seign, and Guardian Marissa to lead the 3 teams that will be placing the charges.
Fine by me.
Me as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want out?
Just messing with you. I was about to volunteer.
Pooh pooh pooh! The leader of the Alliance, an Imperial dissenter, and one of the Guardian's finest warriors teaming up on a go-for-broke mission? This will be fantastic publicity.
Shut the fuck up, Imperial. Cannot wait to get rid of you.
Lady Periel?
Yeah, I'm done with her.
Nothing. Don't mind me.
Right then. Our 3 team leaders should proceed to White Crown Pass at once. The rest of us will be right behind you. Once you reach the pass, be ready to split into your respective teams.
The pass is north of here, in case you get lost.
Let's get going, everyone. The Imperial Army can make the crossing any day now. No objections here.
We've got this.
Very well. Who else will be accompanying you?
Right, so this is the party. We have to select Seign. I like this way too much. Seign can just go in there.
I will help however I can.
It's perfectly fine, and yeah, good party. Let's go.
Luck to you all.
Oh, hello there.
Is everything in place?
90% of our planned expeditionary forces have assembled. They will be ready to march in a few days.
Who is the holdout? General Goldwyn?
Correct. However, he has been given a formal order on behalf of the throne. He will fall in line, despite his attempts to stall us.
Huh. What does that fool hope to achieve?
I thought this guy was dead.
Truly.
He poses no threat. Regardless, we have a more important matter to discuss. I recently learned that our plans to cross SNOWPEAK Pass have been leaked to the enemy.
That matters not. While we are ready to move out, the Kanani army is still scrambling to amass provisions.
You are forgetting another concern.
An ambush?
Impossible. Our scouts have already determined there are no hiding places along the way for a force of any size.
All true. And yet, the League of Nations has someone very clever advising them. Wars are not decided by numbers, but by character, by the resolute, the wise, and the faithful. Many people claim, falsely I might add, to possess such character. But it's the few who truly have it that will give you trouble, even when you have them outnumbered.
Wise words, Your Grace. But I swear my faith and loyalty to you are beyond question.
White Crown Pass is north of here. Let's be off.
Ooh, So this mission comes down to the three of us. I just hope we can all play nice.
What do you mean?
Don't you two have some kind of rivalry going on?
Actually, the one time Seign and I went head-to-head, he took me down.
Victory and defeat are but a breath apart.
Really? Interesting. We'll have to spar sometime.
And just as predicted, it's time for us to go to the mountain peaks or whatever. Another cutscene, excuse me? How many? Oh, what's up, Maxime? You wanna be part of the party?
Nowa. There you are.
Hey, Maxim.
Apologies, but I fear your sister is nowhere to be found. I asked about, and apparently she absconded after saying something about getting a whiff of antiquity, and how...
The runes smile on me because I'm the luckiest girl alive.
Yes, that's it verbatim, actually. Regardless, no one has seen her since.
Well, thanks for telling me. At least Lean can hold her own.
She certainly can.
Let's get moving.
Seign was like, did I miss something, guys? Hello. How is it that you guys are so good connecting to each other and I'm just here? Hey, I was gone for 5 minutes. 5? What's going on? Poor guy. I feel sorry for him. Anyways, yeah, you guys remember that place that we kept saying, I think I've been there. Maybe I haven't. I think I've been there. Maybe that's probably the place that we're gonna be visiting right now. How much do you guys think that we have left? Because this is, I feel like this has vibes of like last place, right? I'm just thinking about it. As if after this, the game is about to be over. I don't know. It is just giving me these vibes, right? Yeah, that's a mountain peak, and it is, yep, that place that I thought I had visited. And what is that place at the bottom? Is that place at the bottom the Empire or something? I don't know. I have no idea.
Everything is prepared on our side, Commander Nowa.
That was quite a climb. Sorry we couldn't get here faster. Whew.
It's fine. We haven't been waiting long.
So from here, we split into 3 teams like we discussed.
Correct. If there are no objections, Commander, I would like to commence the operation right away.
Let's do it, baby.
Better do it before the Imperial army gets here.
They'll never know what hit them.
Oh, baby!
We cannot fail. This is the only way we will buy enough time for the Kinani army to reach Norista.
Okay, so let me take you through where the runic charges need to go. Let's start with Seign's team. You'll be placing a charge on the western ridge. I marked the exact location on this map.
We will accompany you, Lieutenant.
I mean, you can't have an adventure without Team Galdia, right?
Hey, up! We'll do this together. Right, Seign?
Thank you all.
Who else will you be taking?
Oh, so I'm gonna have to select people. Can I just select anybody? Oh, there's people that of course cannot join the party, so it's a little bit sad. Oh, she cannot. Oh, because these guys are gonna be. Gotcha, it's a different team. So, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, of course, Juferius is gonna be there. I wonder if the game is gonna allow me to select whoever I want. Anyways, for this team, I think Juferius and Isha would be making a good party.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Juferius, you go in front, and then Hildy, you go to the back, and this should be good enough. Yep, we're good. You're good. Support team is going to be Douglas. He's just too good.
Glad to be a
Seems like we're the first ones out.
Be careful.
Yeah, don't slip. That first step's a doozy.
I don't know if the game is gonna keep track of everything that I failed to do, I gotta be honest. So we'll see. Like, if I select Eupherius, is the game gonna tell me, oh, you selected Eupherius, so now you have to, like, you cannot select him anymore, right? I don't know. Anti-blind scarf, we don't care about that. This is kinda tight. Whatever.
Enemy sighted.
Big boy.
Ready to intercept.
Let's go. Starting with a bang, Douglas.
I hear one.
Show the magic. Yeah. Now, instead of Eupherius, I probably should have selected somebody different. That's a lot of 300 damage. That's nasty. Eupherius did 300 freaking damage.
Hustle, strike, smash!
Bam 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 ba da da. What? 500? Yo, yes. I love that shark. I love that shark. He's so...
I never stop impressing myself.
Level 46 with one touch. Jeez, Eupherius, you beast. Eupherius, you animal. I love you. Give me a son. Anyways, whole map straightforward. Go straight. Pam, 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 pam. I got it. I have an idea on how is it that I want to tackle this. It's not gonna be ideal, but I have an idea.
Show me some hustle!
Yeah, fuck him all up. Come on, Eupherius! Look at that. 171, 271. So good. Remember, he hits harder sometimes because of the buff from Douglas. It's not even close to the 171. Yes. Not even close. You guys all suck. 229.
I believe this does it.
Yes.
Yeah, this is one of the things that I have issues with the game. Like, they don't really give you that much experience, if I'm gonna be honest. Any chests over here? Yes, there's one. Peridot brush. What do you do? Peridot brush. Feels powerful, so it increases my speed by a heavenly buttload. But not that much. Eupherius has a better one. That's fine. Is there another chest in there?
To arms! Your weapons are well cared for.
Thank you, Douglas. You're gonna help us finish this battle faster.
I hear one.
Am I getting my ass clapped right now? Did they all attack before I did? 321, so good.
1, 2.
Oh, by the way, in case you guys are wondering, I gave to Eupherius. I think it was to Eupherius, maybe it was to Garou, a rune. That what it does is that it makes enemies attack you. Or not attack you as of they're gonna attack you, but increases the chances of them attacking you. Okay, gotta go down. Just trying to make sure that we didn't miss on anything. Yeah, no, this is fine. Ooh. Leather shoes. What is that? Evasion probability? I mean, it's okay, I guess, for some characters that use dodge.
Right? Get out there!
These little eggs, normally they don't do much, but I think they evolve. I don't know.
I hear one!
Not a huge fan of them. He died.
Bash! 1, 2. Swords!
Oh, they're weak against magic, so if you hit them with magic, they cannot die, but if you hit them with regular attacks, it's like again.
Well fought, my chum!
That is one of the things that I feel like this game was missing. Yeah, if I take a look down, you guys see there's no chest or anything? Okay, we're good. I think this game was missing, like, be able to see the status of enemies and things like that.
According to Miss Iris's instructions, this should be the first location.
Okay, but there's no way forward.
So be it. We'll just wait here a spell.
I imagine that Marissa girl is probably hitting the trail right about now, huh?
She should be, yes.
So she's a guardian, eh? I bet nothing scares that one. Girls like her are keepers, I tell you that. Say, Seign, you wouldn't mind if I took a crack at a little international diplomacy, would you?
I love you, Valentine.
International diplomacy?
Shut the fuck up, Seign. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, you know, maybe just...
Second Lieutenant.
What? I didn't even get specific.
It's our turn to leave, right?
Yes, we've finished verifying the detonation site. You are clear to proceed.
This'll be a good chance to put in some practice before we hit the real battlefield.
You're coming?
Of course I am. You think I came all this way just to let you have all the kicks? Besides, you lucked out. Any mission with me on the roster is guaranteed easy breezy.
This guy Wayne, he's so good looking. I love Wayne. He's so awesome. And I haven't even used him.
May I join you as well, Marissa?
No, Neil, you cannot.
Of course, Nell. You're always welcome.
Thank you. This pleases me.
Wave, on the other hand, I'll just have to put up with.
Hey, not nice. When you were little, you used to follow me around everywhere. Called me Way, remember?
When are you gonna let that go already?
Never.
Who else will be accompanying you?
Alwi and Lillowen seemed keen to come along.
Okay, so we have the full party. Unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, the game is not gonna allow me. Yeah, I cannot select this one or Eupharius. So we're running a little bit low, but my guys, hear me out. Neil goes to the back. I think she's got the range to attack over there. He is a big boy on his own. And now, this is the moment that we train for. Chandra! I summoned thee. Now, for the last one at the back, Francesca, I would love to use you, but with a team like that, where are you? Melor, it's your moment to shine.
Girl can do.
Douglas cannot do anything here, so Peril is not here. Corel. Wait, why isn't CJ in my party? Oh, shit. Anyways, who am I gonna use? Action speed's not bad. Hunting points, toll capacity. That increases conditions. Login. No. Ooh.
Let's show him that hot.
Kinda like that.
All right, let's head out.
Wave? You're not the captain here. I am.
Right. Sorry. Yes, ma'am. You're just so darn adorable when you take charge.
Seriously?
You're going to be great, Marissa.
All right. Marissa, I'm sending your team to the Eastern Ridge. Does the map make sense to you?
Map and terrain scan complete. I have set a waypoint for the detonation site.
Perfect. Let's get moving.
The music in the background is incredible. Let's get going, guys. We have a lot of work to do. And with Wayne at the party, what the freak? Already cutscene? Ah!
Hey, Marissa!
Hey, what's up?
Girl, what are the odds of running into you here?
Lean? I should be asking you the same thing.
Poopy!
I am so glad you're all right, Lean.
Hey, the runes always smile on this lucky girl.
Yes, I am well aware.
So, what you doing here?
What are we doing here?
Pooh! Poopy poo!
We're in the middle of trying to slow the Imperial Army's advance.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I thought trouble might be brewing, and by gum, my intuition was spot on. Guess I'll just have to help out.
So, Lynn is gonna be part of the party. There is no way that I'm not gonna test you out. So, Neil, you're going to the back. And here we go, baby. Lynn! Yes! Is she gonna... Her stats are garbage, though. Fuck.
It's new! Hey there! Let's get this show on the road!
It feels nice to travel with you again, Lean.
I'm sad that they didn't show the cutscene for her, because, you know, thumbnail would have been the perfect freaking thumbnail to have Lean on the party. But I guess Wayne is kind of like worth it on his own like levels. So. Shouldn't complain about that too much. Okay, we're gonna have to go around. See, dang it.
Okay, it's on.
Sure. Oh, I want to see Lynn's magic though. So Wayne, what are your powers? Quick Slash and Magic Barrage, that's fine. Chandra, we know his powers. She's like a badass. Lynn, Expert Evasion, so she's insane. Full Force Crater deals minor heavy damage to everybody. That I wanna check. And True Friends combo, I wanna test that out too. So let's do Full Force Crater and let's see what's up. Then for you, just regular attacks, nobody cares. You do you. Oh! Show me your strength, Lynn.
Here comes Lean.
The damage was I was expecting a little bit more from Lynn.
I had way too much fun with that.
Wait.
This magical girl just powered up.
I didn't notice Lynn is level 49. And she's so weak. Level 49 and she's so weak. Why is she so weak? Oh my god. You see, that's a problem that I'm having with the game. Some of the characters are so weak. I don't understand why though. Anyways, I can see that we're approaching another cutscene.
Okay, it's on.
Yeah, I just killed them all.
You asked for it. Here comes Lean.
I mean, once again, level 49, and look at that. 122 AoE attack. It's like, eh. Because Isha deals way more damage. Yeah, just a normal attack. I'm so disappointed, guys. I'm so sad.
I had way too much fun with that.
This magical girl just powered up.
Okay, whatever. Listen, disappointment or not, we got things to do.
Not to be cliche, but are we there yet?
Scanning terrain and comparing against map data. No, we are only halfway.
Oh, what's the matter, Marissa? You fizzling out already? You were always a ball of energy in the Greatwood. Guess the mountains aren't quite your playground?
I'm not fizzling. Guardians don't fizzle. But, yes, I suppose I do prefer the forest. You just feel the life all around you there, you know?
Waxing poetic so she doesn't have to keep climbing. Clever.
I am not.
Pull me!
Come on, let's keep at it.
Yes. According to Miss Iris's projections, we're supposed to be the first group to reach our position.
Okay, we got things to go down, and then after that we can go to the top. Chest, yes. Elemental crystal, do you increase my elemental damage or something like that? Increases resistance to all magical attributes. It's nothing too crazy. I mean, it is good, but it's nothing too crazy considering the level of game that we're having right now. We shouldn't be needing any of that.
Okay, it's on.
You asked for it. Here comes a lean, patented, super lucky barrage! Lucky finisher! This magical girl just powered up!
Once again, look at Melior. She's 47 level and her magic is kinda bad. Marisa has more magic than her and Marisa has strength too. The speed-wise, Melior is like nothing special. That's one of my problems. She's a magical girl and I do love magical girls. Especially the Magic Madoka animes. Ooh, that's kinda like the ones that are bloody and everybody dies. Yes. Up a badge. What do you do with it? Let's see. Strong presence increases my luck. Okay. I think that increases the chances of finding items and things like that. Nothing special.
You know, Marissa, adventuring like this reminds me of when I first met you and Nil.
You mean the rune barrows? Where we found her?
My contiguous memory begins the moment I met you two. It is a very special moment. I made certain to create several backups.
I remember how surprised I was when you all came back to the village. I'd never met such unusual people.
Hey, I'm not unusual. I mean, outside of being exceptionally lucky and blessed.
I disagree with your suggestion that Lean and I belong in the same category.
We should be nearing the location the Luscious Professor told us about.
Oh, we're at Luscious now?
Referencing terrain. Initiating sonic scan. This is the place, with certainty.
Great! Now let's go set that runic charge thingy. I've got places to go, people to see. Busy girl over here.
You're wandering off on another adventure? Noah's already worried about you, you know.
Ah, it'll be fine. I trust him, he trusts me. No big deal.
I'm placing the charge. The runic charge is armed and in position.
Beautiful! Another mission in the bag. What would you say it contributed this time? 70%? More?
I hope Noah and Seign are having similar luck.
Colby.
The final team with
Alrighty,
Mio.
team,
Okay.
it's our turn to hit the road. Take it away, Noah.
You know, when we first set off to explore the barrows with the kid, I never thought it would spiral into a mess like this.
The world works in mysterious ways.
You can say that again. Still, such things are what makes life interesting.
Come on, kiddo. We ain't gonna let Seign and Marissa outdo us, right? Get those legs moving.
We'll do. Thank you,
Since
Leanne.
when is it a competition?
It's always a competition when it comes to Leanne, Noah. Haven't you learned?
Who else do you wish to join you?
Shut up, Yankees. Listen, this is gonna be an incredible party, right? Because we got CJ
I'm all ready.
and we got Llama. So with CJ and Llama, that's great. Now,
around any
Mio,
one of you sprugs.
get out of here. Gar, get out of here. You guys might be wondering, why did I make them get out of there? Well, because, you know, I want to see how the Aelior looks. I really want to see it. And then support for this party is a little bit simple. We want the cook.
I'll give it my all.
No, not the cook, I'm sorry. We want Kurel.
I'll get back to...
Here's
Let's
the
go.
charge. Your assigned location is...
Yep, I knew it.
The Northern Ridge, right? Yeah, I've already got it implanted in the old noggin. This mission is in good hands.
And you remember the rest of the briefing? All of it?
Yep, absolutely no problem. Like I said, good hands. Great hands, in fact. Excellent hands.
Well, we know Leon is functioning correctly.
I am nothing if not consistent. Consistently adorable, consistently dashing, consistently Leon.
Which is what we're afraid of.
Well, Captain, you ready to lead the watch one more time?
Yep. Let's get moving.
And then if I open up the map, how do you look like? There are multiple places to the right, to the left, but what is in here? What is in here? Is there some sort of secret? Maybe a chest? Dang it! That was a perfect opportunity for a chest to be sitting in there! Dang it. Anyways, that griffon, you just get it in the caves with Marisa. She just gives you a quest, so it's nothing impressive. Anyways, let's get things tackled. This is, oh my god, another one of those! I hate it. Anyways, shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, these places, they're just meant to drain your time, because you go left, you go right, then you have to like check out a little bit here, a little bit there. Not so cool.
Let's do this!
Look at that griffon. Absolutely badass. Just do a hero combo now. You cannot. Normal attack. I want to see your powers. So, Tornado deals massive damage to a row, moderate, healing, one ally. Everything else costs mana. You know what? It's okay. Nothing special. Just use freaking out.
Eye on the prize, pal!
As long as CJ and Lam are in the party, everything else is easy. Yo, that chicken has no defense whatsoever. Oh. Yo, the damage!
I could do that all day. I guess I feel a little different.
I hadn't noticed, but a layer does a lot of damage. Okay, I mean, I'm game for that. Let's go. I wasn't expecting that thing to do some damage. Anti-sleep, I'll take that. All we're gonna do is go to the top and then we're gonna go back. Yeah, because if I go, yeah, there's nothing there. Because if I go around, it's gonna trigger a cutscene. We don't want that.
Here we go.
Yo, look at that! Wait, what are they? Do they look like? Do they look like Looney Tunes? Yes, I'm not crazy, alright? Am I? Yeah, 100% Looney Tunes. Oh, I remember. They look like you guys remember Yu-Gi-Oh when he was playing with like I think Pegasus, not Pegasus against the the guy with the thing in the eye, the guy with the cartoonish kind of like world map.
I guess I feel a little different.
When he was doing that type of fire battle, when they were doing that type of adventure, that's actually kind of cool. Anybody here heals a lot? Just one healing? Ooh. Ooh. One of my guys might die. Doesn't matter. There's nothing there. There's gonna be a chest in here, yes. Of course. Rune of the Sniper's Pinnacle. What do you do? Focus is activated when starting a battle if placed on high ground. Oh, okay, so it depends on the type of map that you want. Sure.
Eye on the prize, pal!
Damn it! Not good.
That's okay, Noah, just shut up. Yeah, that griffon does good damage.
Give thanks to your lens.
I just keep getting better.
I really like that griffon's damage. I mean, I guess it's because it's doing magical damage or something like that. I am not sure. But it's definitely not bad. Now, CJ has 278 damage, which is insane. She's got more damage than everybody else, and she's a single character. This is why I don't really like the dragon or the griffon, just because of that difference in power. He's gonna trigger it, see? Of course, that's why I didn't want to come here.
Huh? Wait, Leanne, Isn't this the place Ms. Iris mentioned?
The what? Look out, Nowa! Crevasse, dead ahead! Phew. Good thing I didn't forget the briefing.
You definitely forgot the briefing.
I made you think I did. Yikes. No way we're getting across this.
One has to admire Ms. Iris's expertise. She was able to visualize these obstacles merely by looking at a map of the terrain.
Just goes to show, wars are fought by more than just the folks swinging the swords.
Agreed. We never would have gotten this far without everyone's help.
Let's give the lieutenant the signal. If everything went smoothly, his team should be in place.
Oh, I want to do this part. Yodelay! Hey! What was that for?
You are about to yell.
Wrong! I was gonna yodel!
Any kind of noise can be enough to set off an avalanche, Leon. I'll just use my rune lens to send a visual signal instead.
There it is, sir. Noah's signal. I've got eyes on where they're cut off.
Good. Paul, make your preparations.
On it! Okay, let's see. Based on her projections... Okay, there. I checked my calculations against Ms. Iris's map and put the marker in position. We're good to go.
The rest is up to you, Lieutenant.
Right.
Feels like I've seen this picture before.
Incredible. It worked just like she said it would.
Those behind-the-scenes folks really know what they're doing.
Aren't we all behind the scenes on this mission?
Fair enough.
Let's give Seign the second signal.
Leave it to me. Yoda! Oh, right. Avalanche.
There's the second signal, sir. Looks like Noah's team will be able to cross.
That's one objective down. Now we just have to place the bomb.
Right. Let's go.
Okay, so it seems like there's even more to do. Let's get going, because we got a lot of things to do. This episode is definitely going to be way longer than anything else that we have covered, so let's do this, guys.
Based on Miss Iris's map, we should be approaching the detonation site.
Yeah! This is the place! Time to bust out the runic charge. I designed the lens regule, Code L took care of the raw lens refinement and magic siphoning, and Ivy engineered the yield adjuster mechanism. I read Code L's dissertation back when I was living in the Empire. I never dreamed of meeting him, let alone collaborating with him. And Ivy works with such finesse. I mean, that mechanism is like a living thing. I clearly have a lot to learn.
Shut up, Ivy sucks.
Sounds like Paul's got a new favorite girl. Better keep that passion in check before Sylvie gets jealous.
What? Hey, no! It's not like that at all.
What do you think, Seign? How bad has Paul got it?
No! I don't have anything!
I may be the wrong person to ask, but I don't think there's anything wrong with Paul falling for someone.
which I didn't.
Let's save the horseplay for the Academy barracks, yes? Right now, we should set the charge and head back.
Exactly. Thank you. What she said. Okay, that should do it. The Rigule will ensure that all 3 charges detonate at the appointed time.
This is going to be quite the show.
Let's just hope Nowa and Marissa had equal success.
Yes. Let's hope indeed.
Now that the crevasse is filled in, we should be able to proceed.
Are you sure it's safe? We're not gonna, whoosh through the snow?
It seems to have settled well enough.
Still, it never hurts to be careful.
So we're the last team that is missing that final piece. We can get this, and then how far away we at? Okay. We get, I guess, a chest at the top. Not a chest, but items. You know what? I already saw it. It's shiny. We gotta get it. Legend Beast Horn. We have gotten a couple of those. I do not know what they're for. You guys know. You guys can let me know in the comment section down below. But it's time to settle that final bomb. Oh my god, battle.
Here we go.
Hey girl, let's fuck him up. I think Allraan is a boy, and we know that Chandra is a girl, but I don't know about Allraan. Good damage, girl, boy, whatever you are.
Lose. That's what you
Griffon,
get.
eat that thing.
I guess I feel a little different.
Beautiful level up from CJ. On point. It would be awesome if the game showed you what were the stats before and after whenever you level up. That would have been, that's a detail that we're missing. A save. Who cares? Let's go.
How much further to the detonation site, Leanne? We there yet?
Yep. I mean, sure. I think so.
I thought we were in excellent hands.
Watch it, kiddo. I've been doing this job days longer than you. Now, where did I put that map?
I'm fairly certain this is the place.
What? Mimi, you remember?
Ms. Iris had already given me a look at the map when you snatched it away.
Huh. Lady knows how to set up a contingency plan.
Ha ha, very funny. Noah, just set the charge already and make it snappy.
Yeesh, what did you do for fun in the 2 days before I came along?
All set. Now we just wait for go time and kaboom! The imps are gonna find White Crown Pass to be significantly less passable.
Then turn around and go home if we're lucky. But even if not, it'll cost them a whole bunch of time.
I would like to think so, but nothing is a given considering the craftiness of the Dukes. Shall we head back, Nowa?
Yeah. Let's hope Seign and Marissa manage to pull their side of this off.
I don't see why not. Both are leading exceptional teams.
Yup. I mean, we can't be the only perfect ones.
Damn right.
Shut up, Liam. Can I go in there? No? Wait, so now we have to go all the way down. Come on, game. No way. That's such a hassle.
Keep it up. We're almost there.
So far, we seem to be faring quite well.
If this works and we manage to stall the Empire...
So, my master's suspicions were on the mark.
Who's there?
The guy with the mask. Oh no, this guy.
A king walks this way, and all the rats can do is scurry and defile.
I cannot abide such wickedness.
Ah, Pawn of Aldrich. Full of yourself. Got it. Of course he'd have someone sniffing around here.
Stay sharp, everyone. This is no ordinary foe.
Yeah, I feel it too. We're in big trouble.
No. Repent in blood!
Let's do this.
Oh boy, wait, Heinrich. Taunt and dodge. You, my friend, you have enough health, yeah. So anything that deals major damage. No, I'm gonna increase the bonus damage for everybody. You trigger some dodge. You are gonna be using. Ooh, he has. What is this? Attack all enemies. Since when do you have that sexy attack? I'm gonna test it out. You use your power. Yes.
You're mine.
That was cool looking, but it was pretty bad. Just 87 damage is pretty bad.
Let this be the end of it.
Perfect dodge.
Well,
baby.
You leave me no choice. Take this!
Wow, 369. Nice. Fight again. Rune-lens. CJ, you can use what? Fire's protect. Whatever. Gold rush. And then Alario, you must have more powers. Yes. No. Just normal attack then. You should be an armored priest. The throttle, I have a long time since I used that one. Then just use your normal smash. You, my friend, normal attack, yes.
Okie doke.
Get out of my side, baby. 2090. Ooh, 655, baby.
Coming your way.
Nice damage.
You will yield!
Here I come!
Okay. We're still fine. Can you do another one? Yes, do another gold rush. You should be able to. You cannot do it yet. You're missing one turn, that's fine. Liam, hero combo, can we do it? Ah, shite, we cannot. Just do a normal attack then. Nowa, just do your thing. Chain smash, yeah. And then let's just go all in.
This right here is true power!
Nice.
What?
Coming your way!
You will yield! Let this be the end of it.
I'm still alive. Wait, what? Did we win?
He's way too tough. You cannot harm me. My spirit is hardened steel. My fealty unassailable.
That's a little bit too try hard, bro.
And that is the last truth you will ever know!
If you guys look at his face, he kinda like calm a little bit.
Nowa!
Who's this guy? General Heinrich.
An imperial general. Sounds like a fight's brewing.
No, we don't fight this man. We run.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence.
That's not why we should run.
What do you mean?
Tick, tick, tick.
No! No! What have you done?
Suck a that, Heinrich!
Quickly, everyone!
I'll kill you yet! You maggots!
That's such a bad line.
Is everyone all right?
Our team's all accounted for.
Ours too.
Likewise. Also, Guardians don't die on mountains.
Wait, where's Lean? You don't think she...
Lean was here?
She's fine. Took off a while ago, actually. Something about having things to do.
Also concerning.
So you recognize that guy, Hildy?
He's Aldrich's man. The Dukes gave him a seat at the table in exchange for quelling a rural uprising. He's usually quite level-headed, until the wrong thing sets him off.
You don't say.
Why do I feel like we're gonna run into him again?
All that matters now is that the operation was a success. We should hurry back to Athrabalt.
Good idea. We've got a head start, and we should use it.
You should all be proud of what we accomplished here.
Guess we'll start back too. Real battle's still ahead of us.
Beautiful, and right here so we're actually going to be wrapping things up for the day. I mean, a little bit of a longer episode, but at the very least it didn't extend as long as I thought it would be. So I love you guys, and I'll see y'all in the next one.